Hey y'all, I'm Janine and I'm living life with a twist. Today we're going to be doing something I'm so excited about. We're adding a beauty section to our channel and we're going to start with a toner. I'm going to be doing an apple cider vinegar and rice water combination toner. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking this chick's been on Pinterest way too much. And let me tell you what, yes I have. I'm not going to lie about it. I love Pinterest. But that means that I've combed through the recipes. I've tried them on myself as a guinea pig, so you don't have to. And we're going to be doing the recipe that I find the best. And let's talk about apple cider vinegar. When you're at the store and you're looking at the label, you want to look for raw and organic, but most importantly, you want to look for the words mother. If it doesn't have the mother, then it's not going to have this cloudy business at the bottom that you have to shake up before you use. And more importantly, it's not going to have any of these minerals, these trace enzymes, and this malic acid. I get so excited about malic acid because it's alpha hydroxy acid. And if you know anything about the beauty business, you know that they use alpha hydroxy acids to give us that wonderful cellular turnover, which equals out to that glow that you have with or without wearing highlighter as makeup. And we're also going to be using rice water. Women in Asia for centuries have used the water that they wash their rice in before they cook it. They've reserved that liquid in order to put it through their hair, put it on their skin, to do multiple things. And we know that Asian women have the best skin in the world, so let's do what they do. And I also want to talk about the fact that we need a lot of these minerals because they're depleted out of our soil. So let's put them back not only internally, but externally, because your skin is an organ and will absorb those as well. We're going to get right to our tutorial, but I just want to say like and subscribe if you like this video. So let's get to it. Okay, y'all. First part of making our toner is actually going to be making the rice water. I have 1 cup of white rice here. It has to be white rice, not brown. Doesn't matter short grain, long grain, but it does matter it needs to be white rice. And for this is 1 cup of white rice to 2 cups of filtered water. This is a microwavable safe bowl, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to mix this up, and we're going to put it in the microwave for 5 minutes. Then when you pull it out, we're going to have a strainer. And for the sake of time, I've gone ahead and done that so you can see what it usually looks like when I do it. Here we go. I have a strainer in another container, and I pour the entire thing in here. Now, it could, when you pour it in here, you are going to lose some of that 2 cups of water to the rice that you cooked it in. So you want to let it sit there, and you can do whatever you want with the rice, but it's not edible yet. It hasn't been cooked long enough. We just used it basically to wash off all the vitamins, the minerals, and to get that in the water. And I'm going to set this to the side and show you the rest of the recipe. Here you go. You can see that it is a white milky substance. And as I said, you lose some of the weight of the water or the amount of the water to the rice when you cook it in the microwave. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and fill it to the 2 cup mark with some filtered water because it is for 2 cups. That's what this recipe is calling for. It doesn't matter that the rice soaked up a little bit of some of it, because you don't want it as thick and viscous as it was when it got cooked down a little bit. But as you can still see that the water is milky with all of the starches, the minerals, all of that. That's wonderful for your skin. Here I want to show you what I'm using. This is White House, which is one of the more inexpensive brands, but I'm so happy because it is the organic, raw, unfiltered, with the mother, certified by the USDA organic apple cider vinegar. And as you can see, it is cloudier at the bottom than it is at the top. So you always want to shake it up really good before you use it. I have already pre-measured my 2 tablespoons because the recipe, and it will be at the bottom, but the recipe calls for 2 cups of the rice water to 2 tablespoons. The ratio is 1 to 1. 1 cup of rice water to 1 tablespoon. I have 2 cups of rice water, so this is 2 tablespoons. And I'm going to pour out the entire thing. Give it a little stir, because like I said, it'll still settle. And I poured it out just a minute ago. Now you can stop right here if you want. Go on, put it in your bottles, and use it in your daily routine, your morning and nighttime washing of the face. But I love to have a nice bit of fragrance for myself. And so the two fragrances that I go to, because I just love this combination, is going to be Grapefruit, which is an excellent aromatherapy, kind of brightens, it's wonderful, especially in the morning. And then to kind of temper that, Clary Sage. I don't know what or why, but I started smelling these. I started figuring out just exactly what I liked as far as fragrances go, and these two have been my favorite and my go-to now for about 1.5 years since I've been making this recipe. So I'm going to put equal amounts into my 2 cups of rice water plus the 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. And I'm going to do 5 shakes, dashes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Actually, the first drop didn't come out, so that's why I did it again. Okay. And this is, as I said, equal amounts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that's of the Clary Sage. I'm going to give it a stir, excuse me, and check the smell. Oh, yes. That's exactly what I like. Bright, but a little bit earthy. Okay, and here I have some bottles that I got from Amazon. And honestly, I was so happy that we were doing this tutorial because I had some old toner bottles that I had saved and just kept reusing them. But now, because we had the tutorial, I wanted something cute and pretty, and so I have these really fancy-dancy blue bottles. And so I'm going to give this one last stir just to make sure that I have it in there correctly. And I'm going to pour while keeping an eye. Okay, just a little bit more. Put this one over here to the side and put the rest in this bottle. Now you can keep this, if you want, in your bathroom. You can put it in the fridge for even more refreshing toner. What I'm going to do is a half and half, because it takes me a little while to get through these bottles. Oh, well, you see, things happen. Okay, to get through these bottles, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep one in my fridge or my freezer, because it freezes wonderfully too, and the other one's going to stay in my bathroom. Now, the other thing I wanted to do before we end this tutorial, excuse the mess, that's why I have the paper towels there, because I can tend to make a mess. Anybody who knows me knows that's the truth. But that's okay. Every time you use this, you're going to want to shake it up. Shake it up really good, because all those wonderful minerals and enzymes that we spoke about, the malic acid, the trace minerals and everything are at the bottom, and you're going to want to shake it really good. And the other thing I want you to do before you use this is I want you to test it on a soft part of your skin. Now, I have very sensitive skin, and I know this works for me, but I'm asking you to test it because you don't know if this works for you. So if you put it on a soft, sweet meat part of your skin, just go like that, give it a little while, and if you're going to have a problem, have a sensitivity to this recipe, then you're going to discover this on your arm and not your face. And that's what, I would rather you discover it then than put it on your face and have any problems. I just want to say, if you have any questions about what I've done here, if you have any questions in general about some of the things that I do, or you have some things that maybe you want me to do a tutorial on, please comment, and always subscribe to our channel and share our video if you like it. But I'm telling you, I love this toner, and I know you will too. Give us a thumbs up, and y'all have a blessed day.